My name is Paige Stringer. I'm the founder and the executive director of the Global Foundation for Children with Hearing Loss. I started this organization in 2009 to help young children with hearing loss living around the world have access to the support that they need at early ages so that they can become successful in their hearing communities. I was born with a profound hearing loss, but I was fortunate to have the early support and early identification in order to learn to listen and speak. So my passion and the organization's mission is to help other children around the world have the same opportunities for success, no matter where in the world they live.
La misión es que los servicios de audiología a nivel nacional se fortalezcan a través de conocimientos actualizados y a través de prácticas tanto en el área de audiología como en el área de terapia del lenguaje que sean más beneficiosas para nuestros pacientes.
The biggest issue I would say is getting children access to amplification earlier. So striving to get children's implant age much younger, much closer to 12 months of age, as well as hearing aids. That would be the number one thing.
There are many children with hearing loss living around the world, and their families want to do everything they can to help these kids. And professionals are hungry to have the knowledge and the expertise to serve the families. And so that's what we are able to provide is that education and training. But because the need is so great, we don't have the funding, the resources to serve all the needs, which is why it's so important to emphasize that the people we train are positioned to train other people in the country so that the benefits are exponential and sustainable.
Además, esto no se queda con nosotros, porque esto va en beneficio de un montón de gente, de un montón de niños, de un montón de familias que tienen dificultades en recibir su rehabilitación o en lograr los objetivos que ellos se han planificado. Y yo creo que ha sido beneficioso para todo el país, no solamente para este centro, porque han estado gente de Esmeraldas, gente de Riobamba, gente de Ambato, en donde también se atienden niños y quizás son las personas que atienden a niños en condiciones de vulnerabilidad más alta, ¿no? Entonces ha sido importante para nosotros, pero en realidad ha sido importante como para un montón de lugares en el país.
It's going to be collaboration between the professionals that are here in Ecuador working and the government, and trying to educate parents and the government to be aware of the challenges that children with hearing loss have, and that they need access to adequate equipment, and that everything is functioning correctly, because that's the only way that they'll develop listening and spoken language.
Well, I think one of the most important things to do to support, mentor, and coach is try to build relationship. So building relationships with people and being positive and sharing with them the things that they are doing really well, and so that they can kind of grow from whatever place they are and feel successful moving forward.
Education of professionals so they can reach out to their authorities and try to connect with other professionals, try to be the links between centers, you know, people that are doing the diagnosis, linking with people that are doing the follow-up and the rehab. I think as professionals we have a responsibility to take this farther, because we are the ones that know how hearing loss impact a child's development.
Tengo un montón de ideas. Estoy contenta porque tenemos un montón de ideas que se han ido madurando desde el primer día que estuvieron ustedes aquí, que han venido la gente a la fundación, que yo creo que con el pasar de los días lo que ha pasado es que más bien las hemos ido focalizando, mejorando, corrigiendo, y bueno, empezaremos el lunes a primera hora a ver cómo nos va. Y la verdad es que ha sido increíble para todos, porque no es solamente mi caso, he escuchado de todos, no, yo puedo hacer esto con este chico, esta estrategia me va a funcionar muy bien. Verles a los niños trabajando y ver a otras compañeras trabajando y aprender de todos ha sido una linda experiencia.
And the engagement that all of the participants had in not only their patients, but in the work they did, and watching them come together as a team and leaning on each other for help and for solidarity in the work they do.
I always take back, when I travel, a sense of gratitude, and I also take back, I always just learn something from the participants that are here. And
It's helped because it always strengthens my knowledge that I already have, but it also reminds me of the holes that we have back in our systems back at home and how communication is really important.
it's important because children with hearing loss really have the ability to learn to listen and talk like their peers with typical hearing and do anything they want to in the world. But to do that, they have to have access to technology and then appropriate therapy services. So it's important to try to just support places that are wanting to do that for children.
I think my favorite memory is of our last patient that we're about to see. She has profound bilateral hearing loss, and looking at her audiogram you think, oh, she's not going to be responding to anything. And she's really surprised me that she's only detecting sounds, but she is detecting sounds, and so it's been very rewarding to see that reaction and to see the happiness that mom has shown when she's seen that reaction from her.
Creo que una de las cosas más satisfactorias, aparte de toda la formación que hemos recibido, toda la información, es que ver las actitudes y los rostros de las madres cuando empiezan a ver respuestas en sus hijos que antes no veían ha sido emocionante para todos. O sea, ver a los niños que empiezan a responder y ver a las madres que empiezan a sentir que sus hijos pueden. Tuvimos el caso de una nena que es Sheila, que pensábamos que no iba a responder y de pronto empezó a responder y la madre estaba muy contenta. Yo creo que fue una alegría para todos porque hay una esperanza para esta niña y entonces eso ha sido una de las cosas más lindas.
I think the thing I enjoy the most about the foundation and the work we do is seeing the impact on the children.
Solamente darle las gracias infinitas a Global Foundation, a Paige, a todo su equipo.